Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Thursday, May 8th. We're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. Bitcoin sitting at $99,400. We are so close to breaking that 100,000 barrier, it's insane. And when we do, all bets are off. Get your dancing shoes on. Bitcoin 99.4. We're creeping up. Has the range been broken? Looks like it. Looks like we broke 100K last night. Where have I been? Sleep? My God, man. The hell am I doing that for? I don't want to talk about this for more than 1 minute, so I'm going to give it exactly 60 seconds. Gala Games has said that if you run a founder's node, you need to put up 1 million Gala tokens per node, or else your node will no longer be earning. That's upwards of $15,000 per node. We got people who bought nodes anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $80,000 from Gala themselves. And that's not enough. Gala says, let me milk that cow a little bit more. You guys were our initial investors. What you got for me, dog? Can you put up another 15K per node? If not, we don't even want you here. All right, moving on. XRP sitting at $2.20. Let's go, XRP. Up 4% on the day. We're down 1% on the week, though. So we're still in this range if you're XRP. This range is breaking out, man. Flare is on the up and up. You look at the 1 month, we are going up. We're up 62% on the 1 month. What does the next 3 months have in store for Flare? I see us hitting at times 20, man. I see us getting up to 50 cents. Some people are saying $1. Some people are saying $50. Flare is on the move. Songbird, still in the same spot it was a few days ago when we talked about it. But that's okay. On the 7 days, we're up 35%. It's better to be up than to be sitting sideways in a downward trend. Songbird's going up. We're sitting at a spot where now it's going to be making its next move. We got to wait for the next bust to come from Hugo anyways. So this is from He Chang. He Chang says that the stablecoin total volume locked in Flare networks from 5 million to 120 million in about 2 weeks. This was potentially due to Flare's USDTO yield boost program, but it shows that assets can flow easily and fastly across chains. And this chart was powered by Layer 0 Core OFT. Flare responds to this. USDTO is the new standard, the omni-chain stable enabled by OFT, higher and higher on Flare. How long until we reach $1 billion? How long until Flare's stablecoins total volume locked equals $1 billion? The DeFi Warhol says this. This is interesting. Flare Networks has seen almost a 2-time surge in total volume locked over the last 2 days. Also, its stablecoin market cap increased by 800% over the past week. Over 54 million USDTO was minted in just 2 days. Keep an eye out for Flare these days. I'm seeing great potential here. And we see this classic meme here, which shows nobody lining up to buy Flare at 1.5 pennies, but everyone lining up to buy them at $2. The plebs don't want to buy stuff when it's low and scary. The plebs want to buy stuff when it's a for sure thing. They want to buy your bag from you once you've already profited. Buy your Flare now at 2 cents and sell it to them at $2 at times 100. Okay? We got a times 100 in this. Now, I don't know if it's going to be this cycle. I could see us this cycle reaching 50 cents, maybe to $1. Maybe we'll scrape that. I don't know how high we're going to go, man. I don't know when, but I know that Flare's a winner in this space based on the total volume locked, based on the omni-chain presence they have going on with their DeFi dApps, where you could stake on Flare for multi-chain without even leaving your current chain. What? Worm226 says this. How Flare networks could reach $50, $100, even $1,000, and why 2 cents is a joke. Let's get real. Right now, Flare is sitting at 2 cents. That's laughably cheap for a network that's already pulling in over 100 million total volume locked and rolling out F assets, trustless oracles, KYC infrastructure, and decentralized identity, while most chains are still shilling pictures of frogs. So what would it take for Flare to go to 50, 100, or even $1,000? Let's walk through it, both technically and practically. First, understand what Flare actually is. Flare isn't just an L1. It's a data network, bringing real-world info to smart contracts in a decentralized, secure way. Think of it like AWS plus Chainlink plus RibbleNet plus MetaMask all rolled into one, except built from the ground up to interconnect everything from Bitcoin to XRP to DOGE to Sol to banks to governments. And here's the kicker. Flare Networks doesn't need a gas token. You can transact in whatever asset you want. Flare is the stake, governance, and data rewards token. As usage grows, so does the demand for the token. Plain and simple. What will drive the price to $50? Let's start with a realistic milestone. Total volume locked reaches 10 billion. Billions in F assets minted. FTSOs are widely adopted by enterprise apps and institutions. PMWs are the new standard for Web3 login. Major protocols move from Link to Flare's free and open data feeds. In this world, Flare becomes a utility gas token for data. It gets staked, slashed, delegated, wrapped, and restaked. That creates constant buy pressure. If just 5% of a $10 billion ecosystem requires Flare staking / collateral, that's 500 million locked. With supply dropping monthly, even with moderate velocity, $50 Flare becomes likely. Why? Because supply doesn't meet demand. How could we hit $100? Now let's assume Flare starts powering real-world apps, supply chains, insurance, voter ID, CBDC auditing. F assets explodes. FXRP, F Bitcoin, F Doge becomes DeFi norms. Flare's ecosystem is doing 1 trillion in annual volume. If Flare becomes the trustless middleware for tokenized global finance, we're talking massive fees, burns, and rewards. Suddenly, $100 Flare doesn't feel speculative. It feels discounted. 1,000? Let's go full blast. If Flare hits $1,000, it's because it became global infrastructure. Think governments use it for digital ID and voting. Enterprises use PMWs to automate payroll, taxes, contracts. CBDCs and tokenized treasuries run through F assets or Flare bridges. Apple, Amazon, and Meta adopt FlareKit to integrate smart contract logic. At this level, Flare is no longer a crypto. It's like the middleware of the digital world, like TCP/IP is for the internet. If that sounds crazy, remember ETH was once 30 cents. Solana was once 50 cents. Apple stock was just 8 cents. Big numbers come from big utility. Flare is like electricity in the blockchain world. Right now we're paying 2 cents for it, but the grid is going global and the lights are just turning on. The moment the world realizes Flare powers everything, 2 cents will feel like an insult. Stake it, wrap it, use it, or just hold it. Flare at 2 cents is not forever. The longer it stays here, our total volume locked and utility explode, the louder the pop when it goes parabolic. Mr. Solve says total volume locked on Flare skyrockets to 120 million in just 2 weeks. Why? USDTO, the omni-chain stablecoin, is live on Flare, offering 30% APY via the Boost program. Seamless transfers, no bridges, backed by USDT. A 160% total volume spike. USDTO's 65 million supply and 6,300 users. Flare, Layer 0, and XRP DeFi. Wow. This is what A-Man Turnhall says. Are you wondering if Flare Networks is really booming or is it just your X-feed algorithm? USDTO launched bridged 2.1 million USDT almost instantly. And partnerships with Google Cloud and Kraken are just a few to name. Growth is real, peeps, he says. I'm hyped up on Flare, man. I'm hyped up on Songbird, too. You look at this Songbird all-time chart. Right now, Songbird is ranked 3,400 out of all 30 million cryptos in existence. It's not too terrible. We have a 24-hour trading volume of 630,000. We have a market cap of 107 million. Are y'all ready for real? We've had enough time, man. There's been enough talking. There's been enough time. There's been enough time for airdrops. There's been enough time to get your bag ready. There's been enough time to be scared. There's been enough time to be full of FOMO. If you're not ready now, you probably never will be. You'll probably keep kicking the can and saying, oh, I'll buy some more later when it drops. If you're not hyped now, I don't know, man. What else do you need to be hyped? You need little green men to pop out and say they're going to use XRP for their cross-border payments? They're going to use Flare for their DeFi? Probably still wouldn't listen. You'd say, oh, well, they have no economic value in our world. Maybe it's some intergalactic economy that has value, but not here on Earth. Those that can't see the value never will, man. All right? Your eyes are clouded. Your judgment is foggy. If you can't see the value in the total volume locked going up in Flare, everything going on, man, this omni-chain DeFi protocol built for XRP, Bitcoin, and Doge, as well as 70 other blockchains just to start? Come on, you're not even going to have to leave your chain to do this? And you can pay for gas with any token you want? Dude, this is next level technology. This is way better than ETH. ETH 3.0, man, Vitalik doesn't stand a chance. I don't care how much badger dancing that man does. Bull market incoming, man. Badgers better watch themselves. So that's what I got for you guys today, man. Little check-in, little market talk. Bitcoin almost past 100K. XRP fighting that $2.20 range. Flare fighting 0.02. Huge things are coming, man. It's not going to be long before Flare is sitting there at 50 cents. XRP is sitting there at $5. And we're going to be talking about what's coming next. It never ends, man. There's always something interesting happening in the crypto market. Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us.